towards another wonderful month. Wow, wow, wow. How September flew by, we just can't tell how that happened. But, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, anyone beyond, brace yourself because the Express is very much live. This is your everlasting taker, OGO, your pilot one on Volt Express cruising on Volt 104.3 FM. From now till 2:55, you know what's up. 3 hours of unapologetic entertainment going down, interactive vibes going down, stories you have never heard before going down. And of course, the discussions that will keep your phone in your hand ready to call or text. Remember, we are always live on our YouTube as well. For all of you now, when we say you want to check out what they happen behind the scenes, yes, today is your time to do that very much. And of course, turn up with the Volt Express crew behind the scenes party, having jollof, and maybe even send your best comments to the Volt Express family out here. Let's know where you're chatting from, right? Let's know what you're doing this weekend, what kind of places you're kicking it at, right? Of course. Yes, so my people, today we are taking you straight into the glamour and the grit of the Ballon d'Or 2025. But not just the football, oh no. I'm talking about the music giants who stormed the event as well, whether by physical representation or by name calling representation. Their stories, their fashion, the culture, the behind the scenes, this that blogs are not telling you is happening right here today. And there's no other person bringing you this wonderful topics, if not I myself. Yes. So come around, grab your uncles, your aunties, your friends, your family, your sugar daddy, sugar mommy, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, granddad, grandma, yeah, everybody in your village. But please don't bring all the village people that want us to not have a wonderful Tuesday. You get me? All right, people. Yes, so we are very much outside. And for those who are still inside, just grab your chairs and come closer because we're going on a very wonderful break right now to warm this show up on the highway, in the skies, and everywhere you are at this very point hearing me across the world, right? I have some beautiful songs from none other than Baba Frayo, titled Notice Me. Big shout out to Baba Frayo, a legend in so many ways, and well, someone who has inspired the entire music industry in one way or the other, right? Also, I will bring you some very good songs from none other than Basket Mouth, featuring Zoro Swag Bag, Yesu, and Chike, Love of Man. He came through with this one with Life. Song is titled Life. And next I have Relationship by Barry Tiga featuring Peruzzi. And next, Bundle by Bundle, because you know now on this week we're heading towards a new month, right? October now where we they head go. We can see bundles now. You understand now? And I'm not talking about bundles to spray in the club or any other place, but yeah, if that one still come, we jay it like never before. And next I have some Oyem by Echi. After the bundle comes, who knows tomorrow now? You get me? And this one's brought to you by Caveman. Oh yes, Caveman. And then Egweji. It be like say this Tuesday, you just a shilling anyhow. I'm just dropping bangers upon bangers, right? And you're loving every single name I'm calling right here. Of course, same thing with me. That's what we're going to be turning up with Favorite Girl. This one's for all the girls out there who are my favorite, right? You smile, your tenacity, the way you calling, you represent very well on the Volt Express. So yes, so Favorite Girl goes out to every single one of you out there. And just like Rema, Daco Vibes jumped on this one as well. Anyway, now she get the song shot. So she brought Rema along to make sure the Spice and the girls out there know that they are very much seen and appreciated across the world. So yes, so stay with me now because when we come back, you didn't want. Why would I give you dull topics? We're out here with Volt 104.3 FM and we're locked in on Volt Express. Let's rock and roll. it's N, K E, it's N, H3, K E, it's N, H3, K E, H N. Yes, so my people, we are very much back and we are outside with Daco and Rama screaming, "You're really my favorite people." Yes, so maybe I took the lyrics a little bit at the ending, but then I have good reasons to, because today is the day we talk about all the fashionistas who showed up at the Ballon d'Or. And for all my football fans out there, right? I know we're diverting a little bit from the entertainment, but it still concerns entertainment because guess what? A lot of artists either attended or were mentioned. Anyways, that's why you have me to give you all the scoop, right? And of course, I have all the details just for you today. Now let's talk about how the Ballon d'Or went, right? From the anticipation to all the groundbreaking things going on. Let's also talk about the red carpet royalty that was just off the hook. Yes, so we had tons of former footballers show up. We saw Ronaldinho age like fine wine. We saw him in that glazing suit. We also saw him give the award to the winner of the 2025 Ballon d'Or. And I'm talking about none other than, make some noise, make some noise. I know, you saw it too. Ousmane Dembele. Oh, yes, the French player went on to be the best thing that has happened to football in this 2025 Ballon d'Or ceremony. And I'm saying this out of, joy because a lot of people thought the other guy, I'm talking about Lamine Yamal, right? Yes, a lot of people were sending applause already, congratulating him. But would it have been fair if he had won? And then the speculations would have gone round to say, you know what, Lamar didn't really deserve this thing, seeing how he fumbled the UEFA Nations Cup and, got hushed by Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, like, how do you get owned by a near 40-year-old man and then you think you're the best player in the world? Anyways, Ousmane Dembele, big congratulations to him. He proved to the world that you could start from somewhere small and then glow up into something bigger than you expected, right? All right, so Burna Boy got mentioned last night. You know why he got mentioned? Because the female coach for the England women team, okay, that didn't come out right. The female coach for the England team, yes, this is my school fees, no waste. Yeah, sent a very warm shout out to Burna Boy at some point in her speech. She was so joyed with the fact that she won the Best Female Coach of the Year award, and there was so much atmospheric, joyous moments in that very ceremony. And then she got excited to mention the giants of Africa. In a speech, I said, you know what? I wish Burna Boy was here to do that little dance. Well. Burna Boy is the African giant, came in tailored from Italian African fusion suit, right? Crowd chanting his name. Background story is he continues to cross over into the football culture, right? Even after that point when he did that performance for the team, right? The England female team that went global and everybody had things to say like, how do you miss the Nigerian women winning the WAFCON and then going over to the England team and performing, giving them a mind-blowing performance? Burna Boy didn't respond, but he responded by performing one of the greatest songs, However I Hold You, You're There for My Soul. That's a beautiful song with Ed Sheeran, and it went absolutely bonkers because the women in the England team actually ate that up so much, and especially the coach Serena, who did wonders as well by calling him to attention, letting him know that, you know what, Burner, I know that we come from two different places, but I see you as my brother, right? I see you as someone I can dance with, someone I can be free with, and I really wish you could share this moment with me. Odogu yesterday now replied, "Ah, Sarina, you know we gotta do that dance, most definitely." And of course, it went global. The Bad Belles on social media started spewing the things that Bad Belle will normally spew now. But anyways, what's a growth level without having people that don't appreciate your art? Yeah. Anyways, we also have some amazing people who showed up as well to that red carpet ceremony at the Ballon d'Ors yesterday. And I'm talking about none other than AG Baby, it's your baby. If you don't know that one, please, you're too young to be on this show. I'm talking about Adekunle Gold, for crying out loud. Yeah, so Simi's man showed up looking all dashing, looking all splendorous, looking all good, right? At that awards. A lot of us could not even tell if it was actually Adekunle Gold or his double ganger, right? I just kept zooming in. You sure? The Adekunle Gold I know was a little bit slimmer, but now he's looking all buff. He's looking like, Simi is taking care of him. Her children too are making him happy. He's on tour. He's meeting a lot of celebrities from across the world. His forthcoming album is rolling out. He has a new song with Davido coming out soon. I mean, this guy is on a roll. This guy is on a roll. This guy is doing so many wonderful things that we never even knew he could do beyond, partnering with YBNL. I'm talking about the label owned by none other than phenomenal rapper and one of Nigeria's giants, Olamide. Of course, big ups to Adekunle Gold for pulling that off and making sure that his name is forever in our lips. All right, people. Next, we had a ton of others who were mentioned. We have Skills, who was wishing Lamine Yamal a very successful Ballon d'Or outing. But now there's a very, very slight twist to the story, right? So a previous week ago, Lamine Yamal made some comments about he was going to host the biggest party Spain had ever seen. Celebrities were calling him to order, letting him know that, kid, you're just young, man. Like, breathe in, breathe out. We've seen people host big parties and didn't even have the chance to celebrate the Ballon d'Or. I mean, be humble. Look at your peers. Look at people like Pedri. He's not worried about him winning the Ballon d'Or as long as he's balling good, right? Going ahead and making all these parties, making all these comments, abusing people and thinking you're the greatest of all time. I mean, sit this one out, kid. But this guy said, you know what? I'm not going to sit nothing out, Jerry. It's my life. I mean, are you playing for Barcelona? Do you know what it means to be playing for the Spanish Giants? And all those kind of fizzy now. But anyways, Lamine Yamal went ahead to host a party, an after party, just in case he had won the Ballon d'Or. And guess what? Baba did not win the Ballon d'Or. Ah, shocker, right? Yeah, it shocked me small. It shocked me small. But anyways, Lamine Yamal showed up looking all good with his grandmother to the Ballon d'Or ceremony, and he was looking dashing, I must confess. The suit he had on, whew, if I tell you how much that suit cost, my designer might call me and tell me, bro, we can't afford to make that, right? We're just going to make something very simple and amazing for you, but nothing like Lamine Yamal's. Anyways, yes. We had a ton of celebrities showing off. We had Cole Palmer from Chelsea, who came in, I think, fourth, yes, on the Ballon d'Or, ahead of Harry Kane. People were shocked to even see that one, but then, big ups to Cole Palmer for putting Chelsea on the map again. Our Blues forever, you get me? Yeah, so and we had a ton of other people grace the occasion. We had Ousmane Dembele, who gave that emotional speech to the national coach for the French team, talking about he helped him so much to improve self-esteem. Cristiano Ronaldo was also mentioned in that very beautiful speech, talking about how Cristiano Ronaldo helped him gain back his confidence. I mean, who has Cristiano Ronaldo not helped gain back their confidence? I've heard Garnacho's side of the story, and Garnacho is an Argentine, right? I've also heard Federico Valverde's side of the story about how Ronaldo sometimes can leave football and be doing side hustle with motivational speaking. Baba Ronaldo, how far now? 2 days ago, you just clocked 900 million subscribers on YouTube. Wow. Oh my goodness. Like, is there anything Ronaldo cannot do? And now he's one of the most streamed, not just most streamed, most watched, and most advertised athletes in the entire history of mankind, right? With a lot of people raising questions concerning the 2026 World Cup, right? And I saw one that's really stuck with me, and I think it's something that the world needs to know, right? If Ronaldo is to perform and play matches in the United States of America, I want 24-hour security round that man. I need the entire United States army round him. I need snipers at every angle covering the ceremony. I need people to know that this is the most respected footballer in the entire world. And not just a footballer, he's the celebrity of celebrities of celebrities of your favorite celebrities. Does that make sense? I know it does make sense, but that was a little bit so fast. But I mean, we can't have anything happen to Ronaldo. I mean, he's my GOAT, right? He's the greatest of all time in my books. I don't know about that other short guy, right? That was stealing Ballon d'Ors for so long. Thank God their era has ended, and now the Ballon d'Or can come back to normalcy and give the right people who deserve to win the opportunity to actually win. By putting in hard work now. So that was what happened with Lamine Yamal. He thought he was going to snatch this thing away and leave Ousmane Dembele in a frustrated mood. But no, Ousmane Dembele gave that speech. The FIFA World Cup setters and Ballon d'Or ceremony planners also did what needed to be done, gave the right person who won the Ballon d'Or, and of course, it came up to be Ousmane Dembele. Also, Kylian Mbappe was absent in that function, but a lot of people said he already dusted his suit and he had already ordered some jewelry the previous week for the Ballon d'Or. But he found out that he had a game coming up, and he said, you know what? If my name is not on the winners list, first, second, third, I don't see a reason why I should be there, right? So Ousmane Dembele came in first. Lamine Yamal came in second. And a distant third, we have Cole Palmer, and then we have Harry Kane and the rest of them coming afterwards. Yeah, so Man City fans around the globe, you should be happy for yourself. Your goalkeeper, your newly signed goalkeeper. Yeah, I shouldn't be giving you credit to this one because PSG do all the work. I'm just giving you small credits here and there. But anyways, Gigi Donnarumma went on to win the Goalkeeper of the Year award, which was remarkable for his performance at PSG, taking them to a Champions League final. And, the rest of the ceremony was just blossom. It's had a lot of joyous moments. We saw celebrities hug it out. Those that we thought had animosity between themselves, we saw them share hugs and let the world know that it's all love. It's quite entertaining to have this off and on sometimes quarrels, to feed the media with something. But we found out yesterday that boys will be boys and celebrities will be celebrities. We don't know how they quash their beef though, but they went on to say what this is sportsmanship, and I'd rather be at peace with you than be at war with you. I don't want to keep coming to these ceremonies and seeing you and frowning my face. So let's make peace and hug it out. And that was exactly what was done between Lamine Yamal and Ousmane Dembele, two wonderful friends. And it's good to see them actually squash beef. Besides what the media has been peddling against the two of them. Anyways, yes, so boys and girls, the lines are open right here on Volt Express. And remember, we are very much live on our Volt Express YouTube channel as well. Go on there right now, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and leave a comment most definitely because I'll be responding. Yes, so OGO is forever active. Oh yes, so and yeah, our numbers as well are active on 0706 048 5853. Alternatively, 0915 570 8347. We're turning up like never before. And just like that, right? We're diving into events happening globally. I'm talking about Davido, who arrived with Choma at his side, but at a ceremony in Paris, was cited with a very powerful presence. Also, the background story is his ties with sportsmen like Pogba and his international collaborations keep him relevant at these global events. He might have not been at the Ballon d'Ors, but he was definitely hanging out with superstars. And just like that, Wizkid as well posted a picture yesterday reminding the world that he was still number one, right? With his album, Mariah doing over 1 billion streams, and also becoming the first artist in the year 2025 to amass 1 billion streams across all platforms, from Spotify, I'm talking about Apple Music, I'm also talking about Boomplay, right? To dominate these three platforms, you know how big you need to be? Yes, so This guy is way too big. I think he should have been the one who sang, I'm way too big, I'm way too big to be, with you. Nah, but, Burna Boy did justice to that song as well. Also, let's talk about how Thames glitter up the fashion scene this past week. Thames, for some reason, is just beautiful, right? I have so much love and admiration for Thames. She gives me this sense of this girl can sing forever and I will never get tired. She gives me this era of Whitney Houston with a mix of Dolly Parton in between. That's very wonderful vocal. That you could just sit back, relax, put your legs up, and have a wonderful time just hearing her sing, right? Hey, I might even just go ahead and play around and invite us to come sing for I at a special occasion I might be holding in the nearest future. Anyways, yes, so my people. Guess who also showed up looking so glam? I'm talking about Rema, who has been on a roll. Boy, Rema, what's happening now? You just in everybody's lips at this very point in time and in life. The youngest star with futuristic twist, right? People are talking about how Rema has gone from just being a trap star to becoming a multinational and multi-international artist at this very point. With Fun heading over 10 million streams organically on Spotify is something we do not expect to hear, see, or even witness. Because that song, yeah, that song is a banger. That song is a very big banger. But anyways, big ups to Rema and big ups to Don Jazzy. Big ups to the Maven crew, big ups to the Prince for giving us somebody as brilliant and intellectually talented as Rema. That Fun song is about to do over a billion streams, but who am I to speculate, right? I'm just a one guy in the midst of entertainers who already knows good music. And I'm telling you for sure that Rema puts out good music. Aside for the fact that some of his tracks, it's scary how you can hear Kelebu, 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 and you're wondering like who provoked this guy so much to go into the studio and pull up a song like this. Anyways, yes, so my people. We're talking about global music giants who cross paths. And I have on my list international stars like Travis Scott, Drake, and Jay-Z who were spotted. Well, the thing is, when you see three artists as powerful as these names turn up, you already know the event is going to be one to remember for a very long time. You're going to have paparazzi talking about it for weeks. Yes, YouTubers are going to be doing the breakdown criticism. And trust me, all the celebrities are going to be buzzing their line. Yo, I want some of that sauce. I want to know how you turn up. I want to know how you've been grooving. Of course. And now, right, I'm asking you this question. Does this prove Afrobeats has really entered the global celebrity circle when you have these artists linking up with other Afrobeat artists? Example, Ashake and J Balvin might be on the same song together and the world will still go ballistic. You know why they will go ballistic? Because J Balvin, Ashake, the king from the southwest, taking Nigeria to next levels, and the king from the Spanish realm. I'm talking about J Balvin this time around, right? Who was on SmackDown. Yes, he was on SmackDown, and he performed. He performed a couple of his songs that went global. He also performed some of his songs at the WWE that went triple platinum, and of course, yes, so he's been an inspiration back and forth in many generations, from Gen Z to Gen Alpha to this new ones. Now we know the agree here word. Yes. Don't worry, I got you, don't worry. By Capri Sun generation, I got you. All right, people. We have a ton of artists out here who are doing great things in our entertainment sphere. And most importantly, I'm going to give you some very juicy news about brothers exchanging warm greetings with none other than Serena, and well, his brief meetup with Lionel Messi. Also, Rema allegedly being introduced to Kylian Mbappe backstage is one to remember. And remember, the video was spotted in a conversation with French rap mogul Boba. Wow. Could these interactions lead to future music, sports, brand deals? Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you all that by the time we come back, because now we're going on a very quick break, like always. And yes, so these are songs you would love very much. I have I Love You by Mr. P featuring Tenny, Simi, and Tama Braxton. Stay tuned, don't go nowhere, because Coco by The Band will also be coming up. And of course, I have some very beautiful songs by none other than OBO. Davido featuring Odumodu Black and Chike in funds. Yes, so it's money time today on this beautiful Tuesday. So warm your shoes up and let's count our blessings, count our money, and definitely count the moves we'll be busting on the dance floor. And next, I have some very beautiful songs from DJ Neptune featuring Ruga. Oh my goodness, it is titled Bienvenue. Oh yeah, that is French for Bienvenue, this venue. Because we're going to be dancing like crazy from now to the next 5-10 minutes. And of course, when we come back, I'll be giving you more juicy topics right here on Volt Express. And you're hanging with none other than OGO. Yes, well, not Ogo. It's O.G.O. In case somebody out there is trying to prove a point that it's Ogo, it's not really OGO, it's Ogo. So yes, so we're hanging out with OGO at this very point. And I'll also be your DJ for the day, giving you fresh music, fresh banters, and of course all the basketballs in the entertainment industry happening premium, right to your doorstep. So yes, when we come back, dial those numbers on 0706 048 5853. Alternatively, 0915 570 8347. And I'll be right here to pick up all those gring grings, so don't go nowhere. Let's go. turn open. All right, boys and girls, yes, so we are very much back. And as expected, the bunch delivered in that wonderful, wonderful tune. And now for, well, the next round of our topics. And I have right here the Ballon d'Or red carpet and among superstars who showed up, right? Aside the fact that people like Adekunle Gold was present, and then Brother Boy got that very revered shout out. Well, now let's talk about the celebrities who actually showed up that concern football. I'm talking about people like Kaka. We saw the people like Deshcams over there. We also saw people in their very wonderful attires, from the Chelsea women's female coach to the goalkeeper, and then to celebrate our very own Chamakan Nadozie, who was also in the Ballon d'Or nominee selection. Yes, so those were things that make the homeland Nigeria very proud. All right, and next we have right here our top picks from, you know, from around the music industry, people with dope albums coming out this very month as well. We have Mr. Money Part 3 by Ashake that has a ton of futures out there as well. And aside Ashake, we all know that Ashake has been doing wonderful things right in our industry. And aside doing wonderful things, he has been putting up wonderful videos, you know, making big moves that has really shocked the industry and has really taken people by storm. But anyways, yesterday, you know, I was giving you some hints concerning none other than Odumodu Black. Yeah, so the black sheep that doesn't follow the head. He sets the pace. Odumodu Black is bringing that same energy with his upcoming album titled Industry Machine. And he's been hinting it for a while now. Also, he has some very, very heavy hitters on his future list, all right? He has Charlie Poppy, he has Latan, Fireboy, Amare. Yes, girls, I know you smiled with that one. You're shouting, Amare is there. She is, she is. Calm down. Also, there's Benson and Black Bones, Ashake, plus rumored international collaborations, like I hinted yesterday. And of course, Odumodu isn't just releasing music, he's shaking the table of Nigerian rap. But this is just a pit stop, right? Because another machine is rolling out big this year. For all of you who love Odumodu Black. Alright, now stay tuned while I play you some very beautiful jams from Davido featuring Odumodu Black and Chike titled Fawns. Let's go right into it. Them broke it off for the rotate. much back, and we had some fun on the dance floor today. Akon Right Now was the last song we played, and of course, it was a remarkable song. And then you remember now, Akon was on a rampage a few weeks back talking about he gave life to Afrobeats from Africa. And a lot of people said, what? What do you mean by that? Why would you even say something as bizarre as that? Then Whiskey came on as well to also say it in a podcast that, you know what, I know that a lot of people think that I started this movement, but I am nothing in the global international fair without Akon. Big ups to Akon for all the remarkable things he's doing with our artists, taking them international and doing collaborations that has stood the test of time. And of course, he's also talking about a comeback to another wonderful career season. Somebody out there in a comment said Akon is an upcoming artist, and I nearly stretched hand to squeeze that person's ear because what? Do you know who you're talking about? You're talking about Mr. Lonely. You're talking about Mr. I'll Snatch Your Girl. You're talking about Mr. In short, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the lines are open right here on Volt Express on 0706 048 5853. Alternatively, 0915 570 8347. Call it right now and let's hear all your gist from this week so far. What's been happening from Monday to this very point Tuesday? How have you been feeling? Were the Ballon d'Or winners what you expected? If not, let me hear your counter opinions right here on Volt Express. And you know how we rock and roll now. Keep it jiggy, keep it respectful, keep the words not vulgar, all right? And of course, we're going to have tons of vibe today. Also, you can request your music because without music, what's we can't gather here do now? All right, people. Yes, so the time to request your songs and also call in. Aside from requesting songs, participate in the topic now, and they born you born music. So yes, so my people, catch all the good vibes right here today on this wonderful channel. And of course, I'll be reading some amazing text messages from our community. This one says, hi, my name is Mala. Is it Amala? Okay. Wow. Okay. My name is Amala from Equinike, Ebunike, and a first time texter. I love your show. I am Tech Volt Express family. Shout out to everyone listening. Okay. And of course, play me my song, Live Forever. Why? Please, Amala. I'm so confused right now. Like Amala, Ewedu, I'm having a very big problem here because I know I've heard Amara, I've not heard Amala before, and of course I want requested out here today, and very much the lines are open. Give me a call as well if you're a first-time caller listening from behind the scenes. Yes, buzz me. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how your Friday is going. Sorry, your Tuesday is going. I don't know why my mindset is set on the weekend already. Maybe it could be signs that something big is coming. I don't know. Maybe it's from you. Maybe it's from me. Anyways, my people, the lines are open right here on Volt Express on 0706 048 5853. Alternatively, 0915 570 8347. Give me that gring gring and I'll be picking up right away. Just before we talk about more topics, right? I just feel like saying, maybe we just go back into the dance floor and paint the town red with none other than Doja Cat. Oh my goodness, wonderful, wonderful artist. And she's also a very wonderful rapper as well. Next, I'll be giving some beautiful tunes from none other than Dua Lipa titled New Rules. And of course, we have Perfect by Ed Sheeran gracing your stereos. So don't go nowhere. Pull your chest closer, put on your dancing shoes, and I'll be seeing you on the dance floor. I don't see you sitting. This is why I say pull your chest closer. Is to listen to me and have a fun and have a ton of fun today, right? Not on the dance floor, okay? So yes, so make sure you're sweaty. Make sure all those dance moves you've been practicing since weekend going into Monday, coming into a very bright Tuesday is very much active. I'll be taking one call, then diving right into the party zone. All right, let's go. Hello. Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from? Ezanwole, how you doing now? Eh. God, I beg you. Now, it's confuse me. I was so confused. I saw Amala. I think she was trying to write Amara. Hey, wahala, wahala. Amala, if you're out there listening, please correct your name so we know if it's Amara we're calling or Amala. And please, if you have a wedu to give Ezamule, please give him a wedu. All right, my bro, how have you been? How has the week been for you? Everywhere, Marom. I like the sound of that. A hardworking man that knows if he steps into shop, now money steady, steady. Okay. All right. So we're talking about the Ballon d'Or fashion quest yesterday that happened with various celebrities who showed up on that red carpet. Who was one person that you noticed shocked you the most? Ah, this guy said, like, you they ever make time for things where they trend? But you're happy that Osman Dembele won the Ballon d'Or, right? Uh, okay, you're not really bothered whether Lamine Yamal won it or Usman Dembele. Yeah. Hey, wahala, you don't like ball. Okay, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. All right. Ah 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 ah. I beg, wait. Exactly. We're saying too many things at the same time. First of all, what did football watchers do to you, one? And why? Waiting, why you go on slap person where they shout go? Ah, what's happen? They are joined now. Hey, una no go keep person for this show, I swear. So you're saying that you rather be the celebrity they are shouting go for neighbor pitch a year ago than he shout to go for yours. Hey, watch. But it's called supporting your club now. So you're telling me you don't support a football club? Okay. So I want to ask you a question. Do you support a football club or not? Yes. Do you support a team out there? Okay, you're a Manu fan, Abby. So you don't sit down to watch Manu matches. Okay. So how do you support Manu without knowing what Manu is playing or how they are playing? Please, oh, please do not be like Ezra. This guy they carry us go where we don't know today. I beg, I beg, drop me. They carry me go where I don't know. I beg, I beg. No worry, this one I don't know how you take hijack the steering, but this one you have confused me now, and I refuse to be confused any longer. Anyways, Ezra, you're always someone that the whole community looks forward to hear from because of the amount of energy you come with and the amount of vibes you come with, right? Now, but looking at the 2025 album roster, who is one artist you think has made a difference so far in the music industry? You're looking forward to hear their next project and say, you know what, this guy told you that this guy is going to make wonders in the music industry. Who's that one artist on your mind? For music, yeah. Okay, oh, cool. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Kyobi or ship me what happened? What happened to ship me? Eh? This guy has been shouting ship me for so long and nobody has had an issue with it. Now you reach your turn, you have a lot to say. Okay, so what do you think about this Odumodu Black's album coming? What do you think about this Odumodu Black's album coming titled The Industry Machine? Yeah. Hey, God. Why they do like this now? This he has proclaimed that he's the new king of the East, even with us knowing that Jerick is the new king of new school rap in the East. He and Jerick have a forthcoming show with 4 stadiums in mind to perform at. How do you feel about this? Coming down to the East and making all the Southeastern artists be on notice at this very point. Yeah. So you're trying to say Odumodu Black does not have any talent. Now, question I ask you now. Okay. Hey, CEO, ndị UK na say what are they even calling himself? Eh? CEO ndị CEO kata ka na-ajụ what are they calling himself? Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. He's been on a roll, a very good roll this period. Hmm. Black sheep for life, black sheep for life at the Wogan Stars. I'll be waiting. There's a lot he says that I can't really make sense of, but then we're hopeful that Odumodu Black's next album is a big hit. And he's also let us know that it could go down in the country as one of the best albums in history. Do you have any talks for that? You know, go give a waiting. All right, Ezawale, thank you very much. What song would you like me to play for you today? You've really, really brought joy to the station. Hey, my people, yeah, you're hearing all the things Ezawale is saying to me today. Oh. Please, it's just songs. So please name the artist you'd like to hear, and we'll see if we have it. We'll play the songs as soon as possible. Yeah, go ahead, call it, and we might just have it. Ah, Udegwe by Umobulibo. The truth is, okay, hold on. All right, I'll call another one. Which one? What song from Tu Baba would you like to hear? To Baba African Queen. Now that's a man of culture right there. I'll play you that beautiful song because now better African Queens, they our presence today. Yes, so that's so it's supposed to be. All right, I'll play African Queen as soon as we go on the break. As always, thank you so much, Ezanwuli, for joining us, and please keep listening. You go be my guy. All right, my wonderful people, we're heading right back into it. You know, there are some people when you just hear their voices on this channel, you already know it's going to be tons of vibes, right? And exactly that's how we feel every single time as Amuli graces us with his presence. I will be taking more calls right here. Okay, you know what will happen here? Let's take 4 more calls from very exciting people that would give us very exciting news happening around the city and what they thought about the Ballon d'Or. And of course, after the 4 calls, we'll be diving right into the dance floor because what? We go rather say we chase time than time chase us on this segment today. So let's go for it. Hello, good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from? Good afternoon. How are you? DJ Olimbo, welcome to the Volt Express channel. Where are you chatting us from today? Okay, welcome DJ Olimbo from Ibuye Titi. Welcome to the show. Let's go right into it. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Wisdom. Yeah. Kelly Handsome and Slow Dog. All right, I'll see if I have that song. Chai. All right. Hold on a bit. Because hold on. I think that Kelly Handsome song is not available. What other song would you like to hear? The Kelly Handsome song is currently not available, but as soon as it is, I would play that song for you. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know, 2 more. Okay. 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 Yeah, I do. But right now, we currently do not have the Kelly Handsome song, but I'll make sure I'll play that song for you as soon as we go on the break. And as soon as we find it, then I will play it for you as soon as we find it and we go on the break. And the rest of the songs, there are way too many because we're trying to make space for other people as well to play their songs. So I'll just be playing you Flavors, Oyi Natum, and hope that will be, of course. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, DJ Limbo. All right, my wonderful people, you've heard it now. The playlist is looking sharp, looking good, and looking cultural. And of course, we have Ejima 042 with Mba. And of course, we have Techno Jogodo. Next, I'll be playing you some beautiful songs from none other than Fino. So from Flavor Nabania titled Oyi Natumo, because true Oyi Natum this beautiful afternoon out here in the city of Enugu on this beautiful Tuesday as well. And next, I'll be giving you some African Queen vibes to make sure that for all the pretty girls out there who are still very cold, and for Ezan Wuli we no degree. Yes, so this one is for you as well. All right. So I'll be seeing all of you on the dance floor. I promised you 4 calls, right? We've taken so far 2. All right. You know what's happened? 2 more calls, and then we're heading right into the dance floor. So who's gonna be my 2 lucky callers at this very point? The lines are open on 0706 048 5853. Alternatively, 0915 570 8347. We are very much locked in. Enugu was popping. Yes, so the Ballon d'Or was yesterday. Today we'll be celebrating the Party Dior. So make sure to come out with all your fine dresses, either Dior, Pagami, Prada, whatever it is you want to wear. Even if it doesn't have labels, make sure you look amazing on the dance floor today, because what? We did outside for real, for real. I'll be taking more calls right here on Volt Express. Hello? Hello, good afternoon. What's your name and where you calling from? How are you doing? All right, what's your name and where you calling from? All right, so we'll be taking our last caller because I see that caller is either busy or got snatched by network. I'll be taking more calls right here on Volt Express on 0706 048 5853. Alternatively, 0915 570 8347. Oh, yes, so keep those calls dialing while we hang out on the dance floor. Okay, just before our last caller calls in, so we can head right into the dance floor with all the amazing music that are lined up right here. You've heard from our amazing callers as well. Let me just let you know something very special. Eh? Okay, okay. We're going to be talking about Ashake's Rise, a new album rollout, right? So let's go right into it, because now from the black sheep to the golden boy, Ashake, his new project rollout is building steam. And not just building steam, trust me guys, this collabs on this one will shake the streets most definitely. I know a lot of people are going to say, but what's it concern me with Ashake? I mean, let's talk about something relatable like Jerry's forthcoming shows and all that. Well, yeah, we're going to talk about all that. Of course we would. But then, we're talking about global phenomenon setting Nigeria on the map. And it's only right to include Ashake in that conversation, as much as we're including Odumodu Black and we're including Jarek's forthcoming show as well, shutting down 4 stadiums at a go. It's something to really witness. But now, let's talk about the brief come-up story about one of Nigeria's most phenomenal singers right now gracing our stages across the world. He started as an underground performer blending Fuji, Afrobeats, and street pop. His breakthrough came in 2020 with Mr. Money, which went global before you know it. He was signed to YBNL Nation under Olamide in 2022 and exploded with Ololade Ashake EP featuring Sungba and Omope. Today, he's a global name filling arenas from London's O2 to New York. And a lot of people are saying that Ashake is still evolving. Evolving? Yes, I would say that. His style sometimes very weird. I would also say that because sometimes our artists can really be what do you call it? way extra with the rebranding they do sometimes. And as well, this expected album collabs has a lot of futures, and I'm talking about people like Olamide would be on that album, Shay Vibes will be on that album, Burna Boy definitely will be on that album, Rema as well will be on that album, and possibly an international future that has been rumored. All right, and this are all the futures you should look out for. Now, my question is, do you think Ashake has cemented his place as Afrobeat's top three? Or do you think he still has a long way to go? And which collab do you most want to see on Ashake's next album? Who is that artist you've dreamt all your life to hear? Let me know right now. Dial those numbers on 0706 048 5853. Alternatively, 0915 570 8347. And if you're just tuning in, trust me, boys and girls, you know they miss anything. Well, you don't miss most of the topic where we get to do. Yes, all the funs and games, you've missed it. Feel bad. But anyways, I'm glad to have you still here with me and tuning into this wonderful songs I'll be playing right now just for you. And our last caller, just before we dive into the dance floor, is here. Let's hear what they have to say. Hello. All right, my bro. How far now? All right, go ahead. Okay, 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 okay. So you're saying give him his flowers that he has done so much already. Okay. This one you support Ashake today. It shocked me. Oh, it really shocked me this time around. You're actually supporting Ashake. You know, support Odumodu Black, but you're supporting Ashake. That's good. That's really good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, all right. He is worth it, just like Ezawali has said right here. Okay, I'm sure you'd like to include some other songs to it, or is that all you'd like to add? It's your choice. It's your choice. Since the rest of the people across Enugu seem to be busy, we might as well add some more music for them to enjoy. No, Ezawali, today is an Afrobeat day. We can't play you Amiudu Bunch. Ah, just a few of them now. This guy is safe. This guy is safe. Wahala. You're just going to have to pick the ones we've not played now. This guy. All right, I'll be playing Willow Lokomba. What song from him would you like to hear today? All right, I will be playing you Dance Floor by Awilo Lokomba as soon as we're going to break right now. Okay? Ego B is such a day to remember. Caller for this segment till we go back into the dance floor and come back. All right, so let's see what you have to say. Hello. Good afternoon. What's your name and where are you calling from? Victor calling from Enugu. Welcome to the vote. We just say, Victor, this one your voice is sounding like this. Is all well? Everywhere just dry. Chai, chai, chai. Make you not too dry, you. All right. We're going to push him small till he finally enter well. All right? Makes sense. All right, so walk me through what topics from today has really caught your attention. Odomodo Black's industry machine coming out soon, or the Ballon d'Or, who had surprising attendees like Adekule Gold and Burna Boy's mention also. Which one has really caught your attention so far? Chai, 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 chai. All right. That means you're not really in support of artists going to the sports show. What angle are you coming from? Okay. Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead. Ah, okay. Okay. All right, let's go right into it. So what kind of songs would you want to listen to today? Yes, I have. We have a techno song queued already, set to go. There's a techno song I'm going to play in a few minutes as soon as we go on the break. Sorry? Oh, Mali has been played already. P Square has been played already. Yes, I can hear you. All right, you know what? Figure out the music and send me a text on the same line with your name attached to it, and I'll play that song, okay? All right. Yes, so my people, we are very much outside and we're going right back into the dance floor at this very point. So grab your shoes, grab your neighbors, grab your crushes, your lovers, and let's party like it's 1960 and 2025. All right, let's go right into it with our first song ready to take us on a very lovely spin. Dance Floor by Awilu Lokomba. But just before we go into that lovely song, I'll be playing some commercials that you'd like to know about concerning the city of Enugu and things happening as well. All right, so stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Don't change the dial because Volt 104.3 FM will be right back with some more topics from the Volt Express show. Let's go. is to make sure say money there for the occasion.